That looks good. Akina, are you okay? There, that should do it. But you need to be more careful from now on.
I'm sorry. My first day here and I'm already screwing things up.
The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing.
Huh?
Confucius. A mistake uncorrected turns into another. If you can admit your mistakes and move on, then that mistake has meant something.
I've caused an inconvenience.
Don't be silly. No one will complain about the newbie messing up. And if they do, then they need to watch out, because they're gonna have to deal with me.
Thanks, Miss Inabe.
Don't be so formal. Just call me now. All right, it's time to get back to work. There are still a ton of things I need to teach you.
Okay. Thank you now. I'll do my best.
You ready? It's my turn.
You're not taking me down. I'm holding out, no matter what!
Just look at that confidence.
Twilight is upon us. Choose carefully, for your fate hangs in the balance. Booster Set 9, Duet of Dawn and Dusk.
食らって食らって燃やしてチャンス逃さないように食らって食らって燃やしてイメージ描く My way何かに縛り付けられてる感情じゃないでしょう誰かに計りかけられてまた迷っただけでしょう無数に散らばる選択肢に奇跡を調和して自分という名の才能に出会えたことに早く気づいて今見えてる星のように光への希望はそこにあるから邪魔をされても負けないでいてメラメラと絶えない消えない想いを詰め込んで絶えないまるで重機の可能性限界のない人生を楽しめたなら本当の自分に会えるだろう時が満ちる速さ研ぎ澄まして道の扉を叩き破れ覚めない覚めない長い夜を越えて目覚めろ希望のトリガー
Cardfight Vanguard. Urara's deck and mine will be on sale. All you need is in these deck sets. Look, I'm on the sleeves too. Master Deck Set, Urara Hanayama, Michiru Hazama, Bushiroad.
Vi Schwartz! Maigo and Abe Mujika arrive on the stage of Vi Schwartz. Witness as our stories entwine. Trial deck Abe Mujika and booster pack Maigo x Abe Mujika. On sale July 18th, Bushiroad.
Persona Ride. Phase Roog. Moongate activate. I call Ragnarok. Activate Moongate once more, and I call Rosnir. He can only use Counterblast once, so this attack shouldn't do much damage. Is that what you're thinking? Well, it's good to have an ace up your sleeve. It's even better to have 2 or 3. Brace yourself. Protecting the gate is the guiding king. Feel the trembling wrath of the moon. I use Ormer Sem Verdario, and then I retire one of your rear guards. In addition, once during this turn, a unit that's been called by Vaisrug's skill can reduce the counterblast required to use its skill by 1.
What?
2 attacks simultaneously with Rosnir.
No guard.
Attack the Vanguard with Vaisrug. Skill activate. I call Rosnir and Garzorms. As the counterblast has been reduced, Garzorm's skill activates. It can now attack from the back row. So, what's next, young man? Let's go!
Perfect guard!
First check. Second check. Critical trigger. Garzorms gets 10,000 power. Rosnir gets an extra critical. Simultaneous attack with Rosnir.
I could draw a miracle. It only takes a single card. Blitz Order, Heavenly Bright. I look at the top card of my deck and use Nobia to guard. Its shield increases by 10,000. Then guard again.
Time to double down. I attack the Vanguard with Garzorms.
I did everything I could, so now that's no guard. Damage check. Yes. Only those who reach out toward even the faintest ray of hope will be granted a miracle. Let the miracle now return. If I get a trigger as my 6th damage card, then that means the damage is healed.
Whoa, for real? Incredible!
The miracle, it's here.
Wait, not yet. With my other Garzorms, I attack the Vanguard.
Okay, perfect guard!
My turn's over.
Ha! Surviving by the skin of his teeth, as usual.
Faintest ray of hope. Do those words mean a lot to you?
Yeah, they do. Said by someone I admire a lot. Are you ready to hear my answer, Kagetsu?
Go ahead.
When you first asked me, I didn't know how to put it into words. The joy I get from playing Vanguard is real. Every time I ride a unit, I get to be the main character of a different story. And I love the suspense of knowing that just one draw can change everything. However, that answer wasn't good enough. That's why. I've kept thinking about it all through this deluxe. Watching all these different fights has got me really fired up. It made me realize those words aren't just words. They constitute what's at the core of me. Only those who reach out for the faintest ray of hope will be granted a miracle. I am who I am because of those words.
And this person you admire, did they teach you that?
Yes. She knows way more than I do. And she's pretty cool, too. She taught me so many valuable lessons. So that's why, for me to compete on the same stage as her, it was like a dream come true. I know this might sound a bit selfish, but the one thing I want more than anything else is to keep competing against Now and Vanguard, again and again.
So you're...
I get it now. To me, Vanguard isn't a game. It's a brand new dream.
Aki. Oh boy. Big Bro's discovered his dream. Great!
Vanguard has the power to connect people. Good answer. Hit me with your best shot, young man!
I will. O King, who reigns over the fated, guide the living with those white wings. Persona Ride! Fated King of Miracles, Raziel Vita! With the Persona Ride skill, I draw a card. This is my answer. Fly with me. And with Raziel. Raphistor. Let's go! Flying with the wings of salvation is the true beast from the moon. The other miracle, shining through space. I call Mythisch of Miracles, Raphistor!
His Mythisch responded to him.
The two miracles attract each other. Raphistor skill activate. I check the top 7 cards of my deck and add Raziel to my hand.
Now he can use Raziel Vita's skill to its fullest!
Go, Akina! I call Milberis. Okay, it's time for payback. I attack the Vanguard with Raphistor. Skill, activate! When Raziel is on the field, it gets 5,000 power.
Guard.
I attack with Nilberis!
Guard and intercept.
End of the battle. I look at the top card and return it to the bottom of the deck. I attack the Vanguard with Raziel Vita! Skill, activate! I call Nilberis and Bradyarch from the drop zone. And next, move Raziel from my hand to the soul. I call Rafistor again! Next, with Bradyarch's skill, I look at the top card of my deck and return it to the bottom.
It seems you've chosen a lot of cards that can move the top card in your deck.
Yeah, well, I wanted a better chance of a trigger without saving my divine skill to use later. That way I can reach for the future, one card at a time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Always having to come up with new strategies helps to keep card fights exciting. A perfect guard!
Okay, first check. Second check. I got it! An over-trigger!
You have created a miracle, young man.
Rafistor gets 100 million power! Also, when the rear guard attacks, I can now perform a drive check. I attack with Nilberis!
Perfect guard!
Drive check. Critical trigger! Rafistor gets 10,000 power and an extra critical. At the end of the battle, I look at the top card of my deck and return it to the bottom. I attack with Rafistor! Skill, activate! If a skill is used to call the card and I have 4 or more damage, it gets 10,000 power. Also, if this is the 5th attack, then the opponent isn't allowed to call a perfect guard.
There's no way I can block that attack, but I've only got 3 damage right now. You can't finish me off.
Give me one more. Critical! I know I can drive!
No guard!
Drive check! Heal trigger. My turn is over.
It wasn't enough. And then he called Rafistor.
The full force of the fated king's power. He even drew an over-trigger.
And Kagetsu's still standing.
Kagetsu Yakumo. He's formidable. You're just way too strong, Kagetsu.
So, you haven't given up hope?
Of course not!
If you can't reach what you're looking for, you need to keep reaching higher and further ahead. I should have followed my own advice. But instead, I gave up. I should have reached for it. I should have gone after her, whatever it took. But instead, I... What was I thinking?
Are you alright?
Your Mythisch responded to your heart. As a result, you even grasped an overtrigger. But even with all that, it's not enough. You need to realize, Trial of the Moon isn't easy!
Cardfight Vanguard. Keep your eyes peeled for our evolution. From 0 comes the natural one, Blangmire Nexus. Booster Pack Knights of Rebirth. Bushiroad.
Turn the world on its head, child. And embrace a new reality. Booster Set 8, Alter Chaotica. On sale now.
Vi Schwartz, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage arrives on stage. A story of finding their true feelings and their very own voices. Trial Deck Plus and Booster Pack, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage, on sale June 27th, Bushiroad.
Cardfight Vanguard. Urara's deck and mine will be on sale. All you need is in these deck sets. Look, I'm on the sleeves too. Master Deck Set, Urara Hanayama, Michiru Hazama, Bushiroad.
My turn. Persona Ride! Phase Roog! Moongate activate! I call Ragnarok. I attack with Garzorns. Guard! I attack the Vanguard with Phase Roog. With its skill, I call Rosnir and Ragnarok.
I guard, and I intercept!
First check. Second check. Front trigger. My front row gets 10,000 power. Come on, let's go, my Mythisch army! I attack with Garzords!
No guard!
I attack with Rosnir!
Perfect guard!
My turn is over.
Oh, wow! He survived! Yeah, thanks to that over-trigger. But now, he's...
Don't worry.
Huh?
He can do it. He's Akina.
Well done making it this far. Show me your truth. Right to the end.
Of course I will. It's my turn. I call Brainiac. With its skill, I look at the top card of my deck and put it at the bottom. I attack Rosnir with Vitesta. I attack Garzorns with Brainiac. Brazail Vita. Attack the Vanguard. Skill activate. I call Sabrus and Rafistor.
I cannot let this hit. Perfect guard!
Okay, first check. Second check. Oh yeah. Draw trigger! Rafistor gets 10,000 power! I attack with Sabrus!
Guard!
The deciding blow. I attack Bazerook with Rafistor! Skill, activate! It gets 10,000 power and stops you from calling a perfect guard!
Alright, bring it on! No guard! The trial of the moon comes to an end.
The winner! Akina Miyato! Hockeykins!
You did it, Akina.
He won! He won! He won! He won! He won!
You were right. He is interesting.
Yay! Akina!
I won.
Remarkable.
Thanks for the fight.
Right back at ya. Oh, and by the way, the question I asked you doesn't mean much. Whatever reason you have for playing Vanguard is good, even if it's as simple as wanting to have fun. However, you seriously thought about it and came up with an answer. I think that alone says a lot about you.
Thank you.
I knew I could never quit Vanguard, but I finally realized why. Because I was the same as you. You defeated me, young man. Or should I say, Akina Miyato?
Akina Miyato! He performed a miracle, and now he's headed to the finals!
I heard you failed to qualify. You're such a loser, you little underdog, you. Woof woof.
Only if I let it stop me.
Man, I'm beat.
Nice fight.
Cool.
Of course, I didn't qualify, but I don't regret a thing. Congrats on making it to the finals.
Yeah, thank you.
I got through as well. Perhaps we'll get to fight each other.
I'll be there. Because we're friends.
Yeah, I promise I'll win.
Suzune, how long have you been there?
And now only one spot remains. It's time to have our draw to determine which player from Group A will win the coveted place in the finals. One of these 3 cards in front of you is the cutest of cuties, Seraph Snow. Whoever draws that card will go through to the finals. This is truly the drive check of fate.
I'm going to nominate Jinky to draw my card for me.
The 3 competitors have agreed in advance on which card each of them will choose. It's time to flip your cards!
Drive check!
I got it.
With that, we have our final contestant! The one with luck on her side to take her through to the finals is...
I can continue playing. From here on, I can keep challenging myself.
Erica! Now. Now!
Huh? Aki.
Hey, now!
Oh, dang! I've lost cred as your mentor, haven't I? I messed up just when it mattered most. Story of my life, I guess.
That's not...
Oh, it's true, all right. The simple fact is, I'm not strong enough yet. Life can be tough. What are you gonna do? But do you know what I think? Who cares? You didn't think I'd lose heart, did you? No way. I'm looking forward. Because something like this isn't enough to get me down.
You are amazing now. You know that?
Yeah, it's true.
I need to tell you something. I want to become a pro.
Huh?
A Vanguard pro. I want to make it to the same level as you. And to do that, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna win the Deluxe.
You want to turn pro? If you do that, then I can't mentor you anymore. We'll be rivals.
Yeah!
Well, all right then. You should really get going. I think they're gonna need you on stage soon.
Right. I'll see you later.
I wish I could have set a better example.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for! Announcing the card fighters who have made it through to the final tournament! First to take the stage from the US qualifiers, the 2 winners from Group D! He's back! The one, the only, the invincible! The triumphant return of the champ who's lived up to his name as the greatest of all time! Michiru Hazama! And next up, she's never taken part in an official tournament before. She's strong, devilishly strong, a monster player. And what's more, she's the original leader of Team Blackout, Ruka Miyako!
No way. It's Ruka. Ruka Miyako.
I love this energy. This Deluxe is gonna rock.
Hey there.
Oh, hello.
I sense we'll end up fighting each other.
All our qualifiers are on stage! In order to decide the tournament lineup, we're gonna be drawing names. So, everyone, are you ready to witness a piece of history in the making? Only one contestant can make it to the top. Who will be crowned with the championship title and become the strongest of the strong?
I want to become a pro. And in order to do that, I have to win the Deluxe.
Cardfight Vanguard. Keep your eyes peeled for our evolution. From zero comes the natural one, Blankmeyer Nexus. Booster Pack Knights of Rebirth. Bushiroad.
Vi Schwartz, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage arrives on stage. A story of finding their true feelings and their very own voices. Trial Deck Plus and Booster Pack, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage, on sale June 27th. Bushiroad.